Hi, this is Maciek from DCX, and I would like to show you the 40 kilowatt dry cooler system. Actually, we call it ICP40 Immersion Optimized Cooling and Pumping System. So that unit is a part of our enclosure bundle. It serves one single enclosure fully loaded with the miners being overclocked. So 8 S19s overclocked to 5 kilowatt each one. So pretty hard. And that allows you to transfer 40 kilowatt of the heat from that installation during the both cold season, but also hot summer days. So kind of 35 degrees ambient Celsius, which means 95 Fahrenheit. So during that hot summer days, it will allow you to transfer the 40 kilowatt of the heat from your system, even if you will be using overclock configuration. The system has dimensions of 140 centimeters by 80 by 40. Sorry guys, I'm not using freedom values, but you'll get the point. It's pretty compact actually, right, for that kind of capacity. And it was designed to be able to be transported vertically, so we can fit one dry cooler and one enclosure on one single Euro pallet. And we can ship that with the air cargo. So this is what you can get, air shipped door to door, every time you like. It's not really heavy. I mean, yes, it weighs a little bit. It's up to 90 kilograms altogether. But well, for the 40 kilowatt of the heat capacity, it's pretty compact compared to the systems which do not use water or water glycol mixture. So with the oil coolers, and it takes, or it uses water or water glycol mixture. Actually, we use demineralized water, so clean, proper water. You can call it distilled water also, depending when you are, what will be available. And for the cold summertime, for the cold time, so winter time, you should use here water glycol mixture up to 50% of the glycol, which protects your system from freezing and being completely damaged. And it takes, I mean, it takes less, but you should be prepared to have approximately 25 liters of water here in the system, just to be on the safe side. If you will just lose some of the water during the filling, then you are still on the safe side. As I said, 40 kilowatt of the heat rejection, assuming hot summer days, and assuming that from the enclosure we will push to that dry cooler 60 degrees hot fluid. So the water which goes here, it may be 60 degrees hot, 140 Fahrenheit, and then we will degrade that to just 40 degrees Celsius, which is 104 Fahrenheit. And that's enough to cool your miners in the immersion enclosure. And the system is sized, assuming the humidity of 40% up to 50%. It depends on your location. And for the connection with the immersion enclosure, it is using the hose, which is DN25 or 1-inch hose, and we're using those fittings to connect at the bottom of that system. So around those rubber legs which we provide, you can connect the hose here, and you can easily extract the heat from your system. The system has everything which is needed to operate that unit, integrated into one compartment. So here on that side, where is the DCX logo, you'll see all the components which that system has. So I will just quickly open that, and bear with me for a quick sec. Yeah, there you go. So it has a few components here. That's the pumping and compartment. So this is where the pump is located. So it has the pump integrated here. This is all which is needed to transfer all the flow between the enclosure and the dry cooler system. The pump head is directed into the dry cooler inside, so it is additionally cooled. And so you can see all the digits on that pump. You must look through the first fan of the system. So this is how it works, and it's pretty compact there in that way. It has the breaker box here, which serves which can run protects the fans, or it protects the pump, and it has the fan controller here. So we have the fan controller, which is produced by us, and this is the adaptive fan control. So it slows down the speed of the fans during the during the moderate season or during the colder season. the fans will be running pretty slow. If the inlet temperature is smaller than 60 degrees, it's running slower. And it has also the temperature sensor, which checks the temperature, and it's usually attached to the outlet manifold. And in your specific location, you can attach also to the inlet manifold. So this is how the system works. That capacity is achieved by the 40 kilowatt capacity is achieved by the 64 square meters of heat rejection area, of heat exchange area, and this is actually enough to cool your overclocked minor configuration during the hot summer days. One thing to remember during the operation after the system is installed, you should make sure that the system, that compartment is fully closed. So we are not, sucking the air through the side of the dry cooler, but basically only to through the coils. In terms of power, the system is using 2 fans. So we have 2 industrial fans. They work awesome. We had just few fans failed, usually because customers are connecting to the power connection wrong, but we shipped hundreds of those already, and so that's probably most popular immersion system in the world right now. We actually shipped over 1,000 enclosures, but in terms of the dry coolers, hundreds of those. And we're using 2 fans. Each of those fans takes approximately 350, depending on the model, because we are using different fan models, whichever is available. So we are using for sure 50 and 60 hertz fans, so they work both in the US or in Europe or in Asia or in Australia for that matter. And we are using those 2 fans take approximately 320-350 watts each. The pump takes 180 watts. So altogether we are in the area of 1 kilowatt more or less of the of power, and that's all you need to spend power-wise for the 40 kilowatt of the heat rejection. You just need to calculate the 260 watts on the enclosure pump, which is also pretty strong. So these are the components which we use for the heat rejection for the single enclosure. 40 kilowatt dry cooler, the most compact unit. It can be positioned literally anywhere. Customers installing that on the balconies, on the roofs, whatever you like to install that one, you can do that. Just make sure that you are leaving enough space. So half a meter in the back, half a meter in the front. The more the better. Ideally on the north side of the building. And this is actually all you need to run to operate one single enclosure system. And that pump will also support you, even if there will be elevation difference between the dry cooler, so dry cooler on the roof, enclosure in the basement. That configurations will also work just fine. So that's the ICP40 40 kilowatt unit. If you have any question, then just please visit www.cryptocooling.eu, and you can use get the quote button, top right corner, green get the quote button, or you can just use the go to the bottom of the website and see the links for the support guys. And we have Telegram support, we have WhatsApp support, supporting customers directly when you will have any issue. And if the video manuals and the manuals on the website will not solve your problem, you'll get stuck during the installation. We will support you directly during most of the time zones. So everybody starting on Friday evening. So yeah. This is the most popular heat rejection system for the immersion cooling. I hope that was informative. Stay with us, see other videos, and we'll show you how the immersion system works.